some civilian sectors in before the last stand, so to do that we're going to have to go through, looks like 2 civilian sectors. Not keen on going through another nebula sector, so yeah, I think we'll just go through 2 civilian sectors. We've got the ship pretty much in final, like flagship fighting condition. I wouldn't mind picking up a cloak if possible, so we'll need a bit of scrap for that. We do have SLUG crew members, so we can see enemy crew positions while we're inside a nebula. It's not as bad as it would be if we didn't have them. Pirate ship arrives shortly after you. Judging from the fact that it's attempting to avoid your ship, you assume that it's a smuggler. Attack the pirate. Pipe your weapons and move into engage. It's a Zoltan ship with shields. Rock crew members. What weapons do they have? Halberd beam. Is that a fire beam, I think? And an iron weapon. Okay, so we're going to have to start drilling through their shields straight away. Is there a 4-room shot? I'm pretty sure there is in this ship. 4-room shot. That should... I think we're pretty much guaranteed to get their shield, their Zoltan shield down here. We'll power up our engines for their shot as well. Yep, there goes their shields. Let's power up our engines the whole way. Please miss luck. Bounces off the shields. Our hull beam's almost ready, bounces off the shields. As long as we have our shields up, their weapons are completely useless. And now we start doing damage to them. Maybe. They've got good evasion. Can we keep the engines charged all the time? No. I need a little bit extra reactor power here. Another miss. We'll get there eventually. I really want to get shields and weapons. I don't think there's a 4-room combo if we want to get both of those rooms. Oh, there is. If we do this, that's a 4-room combo. And it actually gets 2 empty rooms as well. I think that might have deactivated their iron weapon. If that's the case, we can leave the oxygen on. We only need the evasion for the iron weapon. Looks like they don't want to fight. Don't blame them, they're about to get killed. They're offering us to surrender lots of fuel. I'm going to take that surrender offer, because I think we need the fuel. Actually, let's have a quick look before we carry on. See if there's some upgrades that I want to do. More reactor power, maybe. Engines is another thing that I wouldn't mind getting upgraded for the evasion. We have to keep in mind that I do eventually want to potentially grab a cloak as well. Probably buffer for the weapons eventually. I mean, we probably do need to... I mean, we don't actually need... We could probably get away with the weapons we've got, but I wouldn't mind getting another offensive weapon as well. I suppose we could activate the anti-bio beam on top of everything else, but I prefer something that can actually do damage to a ship. I think we may go for the extra engine power and a couple of extra power bars. Actually, we can only afford 1 extra power bar. Let's do that, just for the extra evasion. And let's jump on. An especially well-armed pirate ship approaches you. Hand over one of your crew members and the rest of you can go free unharmed. We're not going to do that, so we're going to have to fight them, it looks like. Similar shield configuration to the previous ship. Burst 2. Looks like a chain laser. I think it's actually called a chain burst. Some sort of bomb and an iron weapon. We'll never surrender. Combat drone as well. We'll need our evasion, so luckily I actually upgraded the engines there. Just waiting for our weapons to charge. So I suppose we might as well put the power into the engines now. What's our evasion? 45%, so 50%, roughly 50, half the shots should actually miss. And the first shot doesn't really matter here. Just have to try and get as many rooms in the... Is there a 5-room combo from this? No, I don't think there is. There's plenty of 4s, but I don't think it's a 5. Yeah, we're getting some misses, which is what we need at this point. We'll actually hang on to the hull beam. Actually, no, it doesn't matter. I was going to hang on to the hull beam just in case we get through all their shields, but we're not going to be able to do that. Yes, we do have to hang on to the hull beam. That way it'll be ready when the dual lasers and burst lasers are ready to fire again. They're having a lot of misses, which I'm very happy with. Okay. We have to keep an eye on our oxygen. It's still at 73%. Okay, the shields are down. What rooms do we want to target? I always usually try and go through shields and weapons. If we can get... I think if we can get their burst 2 down, what we'll do is we'll switch over to the anti-bio beam instead. We need to get their med bay down as well. So what we'll do is we'll go like that. Burst 2 didn't get taken offline there. We could probably get a crew kill. Let's switch over to the anti-bio beam. Slightly risky strategy. If we can get crew kills, we should probably try for them. Waiting for the anti-bio beam to charge. And they got their med bay repaired. Let's switch back to the hull beam. We'll probably have to kill this ship. I don't think we can do this with the anti-bio beam. And let's also switch back to oxygen for a little while. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll just destroy these guys. Their firepower's a little bit high at the moment to actually go for the anti-bio beam strategy. Trying to power up the FTL as well. Ooh, offering us a crew member. That is tempting. And crew members are still worth sort of 45, 50 scrap. Do we want to do that? With repair, I mean, a mantis with a repair experience. It's not that useful, but it is nice to have a mantis on board. I think we'll take their offer. I'll go for the crew member. Mr. Mantis with repair skill, Lombard. Repair the door system for us. Yeah, crew healed up. We'll probably just leave you in the door system as well. We don't actually have a sensor system. I never bothered picking one up. So we can leave you in the door system to manage borders a little bit better, and then if we have to, we can send you out to actually do some fighting. Doors repaired. Save crew positions. Power back to engines. Let's jump on. Another store. No use to us. Oh, though there is something we picked up, isn't there? Did we pick something up? Backup DNA banks. We might go to the store and sell that. Yeah, let's go to the store and sell the backup DNA bank. For 20 scrap. It's not really that much, is it? We can get a few repairs. I would like to get that Halberd beam. How much is this worth? It's 25. Takes us up to 61. 65. Anything else we could sell? We could sell the anti-personnel drone for the Halberd beam. Have a hull beam and an anti-bio beam. And a hull beam. Let's do it. 3 power. Oh my god, I might have just made a mistake. I don't think we can power. Oh, we can. We've got 3 power left in the weapons. It's a long way off. What I should probably do is concentrate on getting 1 power for the weapon so I can run the Halberd beam instead of the hull beam. And then hopefully we can get both of the beams online for the flagship fight. And let's get a few repairs while we're here as well. Everything else is fine, I think. Let's avoid the nebula as much as possible. Scan to reveal a large asteroid field nearby. Short-range scanners may discover useful materials while we wait for the FTL to recharge. Risk hull damage. We explore the asteroid field and it pays off big time. 1 drone part and 52 scrap. How much do we need for that next weapon? 75. We're almost there. We'll be able to get that Halberd beam online very soon. I'm going to actually completely avoid the nebulas. There's plenty of beacons out in the open here, so we don't need to do that. Ooh, that actually is not a bad bribe. Let's take their bribe. It's guaranteed fuel and scrap without a fight, and that's enough to get the Halberd beam online. Happy with that. Thank you very much. We just need the power. Take from engines temporarily. Next thing's probably to get a little bit of extra power. Yeah, we can go up through all these beacons. There's plenty of beacons to explore before the exit. Halberd beam's a little bit slower firing than the hull beam though, that's the only problem. Scans show a remote settlement being blockaded by a pirate ship. Ship hastily messages you, stay out of this or you'll be next. What do they have? Burst to a small laser charger, 3 shields, Mantis ship, probably going to have a boarding party. Oh, they do, obviously we can see their power status. Is that normal, that we can see their systems? Not sure. Maybe it's an effect of having the slugs. Let's attack them, see how we go. We can always act, we don't have the anti-burst melter anymore, I just realised we've got the Mantis though, and we've got pretty good blast doors. We'll deactivate the oxygen and power up the engines fully when they fire their shot as well. For now, we'll fight these guys. Looks like it's just 2 humans, a human and a Mantis. We can actually swap over for this guy at some point as well. I want to go match these guys up actually. We want Mantis to fight Mantis, human to fight human. And we'll actually give them some help temporarily. Try and get the health down on these guys a little bit. We'll probably wait for the Halberd beam to be charged before we fire our lasers. Yeah, that was the right decision there. Let's power the engines. Let's get you back on engines. A few misses. You go back to weapons. Power back to oxygen. Halberd beam's almost ready. Mantis is a little bit low on health. Let's send you into med bay. And let's target their ship. Lasers. Halberd beam will probably go engines through weapons, piloting and shields. 2 damage per room. Nice. Back to stations. I don't think they'll teleport back again. Power to engines. Misses, please. Ooh, lucky miss. Actually managed to get our shields down. Power back to oxygen. They did come back again, but this time it's Mantis. Not Mantis, slugs. These are not slugs. Engie, that's the word I'm looking for. Their piloting system is down, so they're going to have no evasion. Go for the shields. I want to get the weapons again. We'll go for the same 4 rooms. There's a chance this may actually destroy their ship as well. They're trying to get away. Offering us a surrender, which is not very generous. And the ship is destroyed. Well, let's do this the easy way. Just fit those rooms. Turn the med bay on. Pick through the remains and we get 2 fuel, 1 drone part, 40 scrap, and from the settlement we get 2 missiles, 1 drone part, 25 scrap. Probably get some extra reactor power here, I think. Let's open these up. Let's get these guys deaded as quickly as possible. Oops, what are you doing? Stay in there, you go over here. Oh. What am I doing? You're more than welcome to go into med bay. In you go. Okay, oxygen back on. And just Lombard needs healing. 76 scrap, so we probably need to get a little bit more reactor power, I think. Yeah, that would be nice. Buffer on weapons would be the other thing we wouldn't mind getting, just to be safe, because we do rely on the Halberd beam quite a bit. I think the next level of weapons is 100. 90 for the next weapons. I think we'll just get reactor power for now. Everyone's healed up. Oh no, Lombard still needs healing. Okay, back to stations. Another store. We don't have anything to sell. There's probably nothing I can really afford. Can we get from the store to this beacon up there? We can. So I suppose we'll go to stress store and then up to the that beacon, then maybe the exit. Still a little bit of time before the fleet arrives. The stress signal is coming from a small space station orbiting an uninhabited planet. The satellite defense system has gone haywire. Promise to help. Simply fire. We don't have any other options. No! What a waste. Suppose we'll go to the store and get repairs. That's all we can really do. Ended up costing me scrap instead of getting me new scrap. Just gonna get repairs. Quickly now. Okay. And store. Those repairs and carry on. Scans reveal an ore refinery in several factories, nothing else. We might get a couple of beacons before we have to go to the exit. Beacon at first glance seems home to a junkyard. Upon closer inspection, it reveals itself to be a ramshackle market. One trader has a deal that catches your eye. 5 fuel in exchange for 2... Yeah, let's do that. It's been a while since we picked up some fuel, so hopefully that'll be enough to get us through the rest of the game. Long range beacon. Ooh, we can buy more fuel for scrap. This is the cheapest way to get fuel. Well, apart from just picking it up from fights. I think this is like 1 scrap cheaper than buying it at a store. Let's get through. And that's the end of the sector. 1 more sector to go before the last stand. We've got a slug controlled nebula or a Zoltan controlled. Well, as I said, we do have slugs on board, so there might be some advantage to going through the nebula. Zoltan controlled sector, my only problem with that is that we'll have to deal with Zoltan shields. Halberd beam is pretty useful in that department because it can get down shields pretty quickly. But I'm going to leave it there for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.